Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. येतोय
Good
आवाज?
morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. So attendance is very less today. Total how many attendees? Hello, Kejal.
Sir, in first lecture there were 27 students.
27.
Yes.
The present now it is 12 only.
Sir,
Hmm?
actually Mali sir left us late, so maybe some of them has not joined yet.
Okay. Okay. Fifteen. Hello, can you start? Can you start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you see the slide? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's start today. Ravasi. We already started that is what are different disinfectant and what is the disinfectant activity, right? So today is how to evaluate that antimicrobial agents or disinfectant means. So before using any disinfectant on any antimicrobial agents, right, so we have to test it first, right? So whether is that disinfectant is the active or not, whether this disinfectant concentration is the killing the microorganisms or not, right? So first we can predict it that whether the disinfectant is appropriate, whether this concentration is appropriate, so which can kill that microorganisms is very necessary. So ultimate aim of this disinfectant is
Hello, hello. Okay. So that is we can determine first when you want to use that disinfectant, whether this disinfectant is the active or not, or whether this the concentration of disinfectant is inhibit the killing of the microorganisms or not. The killing the microorganism or not, they can be decided first, right? So we have to determine that we can evaluate that different disinfecting solution or any antimicrobial solution, any antimicrobial agents, which having that antimicrobial property or not. Whether this the particular substance is disinfectant is the killing the microorganisms or not. Right? So first to determine in laboratories, then you can use appropriate concentration of disinfecting agents so can for the killing the microorganisms. Understand it? So these are different techniques can be used for evaluation of that disinfectant. Maybe tube dilution, agar plate method, cup plate method or cylindrical plate method, beach plate method, gradient plate technique, phenol coefficient and radial Walker tests are there. Right. These are the mainly 5 tests are conducted to see that whether this particular disinfectant solution is the active or not, or killing the microorganisms or not. Understand it? So we'll see one by one of this. So the first is a tube dilution or agar plate method. So the basic general thing is that मराठीमध्ये बोलतो जे काही तुम्ही न्यूट्रिएंट आगार यूज करणार आहे वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे न्यूट्रिएंट आगार तुम्हाला लागतात जेणेकरून तो मायक्रो ऑर्गॅनिझम्स ग्रोथ व्हायला पाहिजे तर ते सो द जे मायक्रो जे मीडिया जे असतात न्यूट्रिएंट मीडियाज सो इट इज ऍक्ट्स ॲज ए न्यूट्रिएंट फॉर ग्रोथ ऑफ द ऑर्गॅनिझम्स न्यूट्रिएंट असल्याशिवाय ग्रोथ होऊ शकत नाही. Understand it? So you can use different types of the nutrient broth, or you can use different types of nutrient broth is used, which are used for growth of the microorganisms. So its main content of this agar medium or nutrient bodies contain the different nutrients. So growth of the microorganisms is possible. Understand it? So the basic general thing is that so you can take that different medias so and take the appropriate quantities and just we can heat on in a autoclave, right? Heat on autoclave. So this all this procedure is sterile in nature. Aseptic condition. So will not be any contamination during the aseptic technique, during the transpiration, during the procedure, right? So first you take the way of that agar medium and just melt with the help of the autoclaving. So after melting, we can this melt material, this melt agar medium, just we can pour into the test tube or we can pour into the petri dish. Understand it? So previously we were issued that all the test tubes and all this agar plate are plates. There is a petri dish. It should be sterile in nature, right? So it should be sterile in nature, or whatever the glassware is used, right, for this aseptic technique for this procedure. So it should be sterile in nature. So you can keep with this test tubes and the agar plates plate in the hot air oven with the 160 degrees centigrade for the 1 hour, right? And this temperature must be required. The time must be 1 hour, right? So you can kill the hot air the microorganisms on that the petri dish or the test tube. Understand it? Then this molten mass which are appropriately pour into that test tube or maybe petri plate, right? So petri plates it's have the two parts are there, body and the cap, right? Understand it? The body and cap. So this molten masses which are pour into the base, right? So this we can aseptic condition can use. Then you can pour that the agar medium into the base and then you can cap or it is called as lid or the cap. Immediately we can cap that the base, right? Then after this we can solidify that because this agar medium at the normal temperature, the ordinary temperature is solidified, right? It can solidify it. After solidification, then we can take that test organism, right? This is the culture of the test organism. You can take that 24 hours test organisms is used and get transfer into that the petri plates or the test tube. With the help of the streaking method, you can use as inoculating loop is there. With the help of the inoculating loop, you can take that test organism and just spread into that the surface of the upper surface of that the agar medium into the test tube as well as the in the petri plates, right? After that, we can add some of this nutrient, some of the chemical agent. So before you can go for that, the chemical agent we can add or disinfecting agent we can add into the nutrient broth only. Understand it? We can add the nutrient broths, and after this addition of nutrient broths in the base of these petri plates or the test tubes, after some time, it's all this the agar medium is solidified. Then you can add in the test organism with the inoculating loop, and this test tube which are closed with the cotton plug, with the sterile cotton plug, or the petri dish we can cover up with the help of the lid or the cap. Then these tubes tubes or the petri plates we can incubate it in a 30 degree or the 35 degree centigrade for 2 to 3 days, right? Understand it? And this after 2 to 3 days we can observe that the test tube or the petri plate, right, whether the growth of the microorganisms or not. Understand it? So the result is recorded the activities of the disinfectant or not. So whether this disinfectant is active or not. Understand it? So those have the disinfectant concentration is very low concentration. So growth in that the test tube, right, the growth of the microorganism is there. The concentration of disinfectant is very high. There is no growth of the microorganisms possible. So all these microorganisms are killing with the help of this the disinfecting solution. So the next then we see the figure detail about this. All right. So these are two methods can be used. These are test tubes, right? You can select the different test tubes, right? And each test tube which contains a different concentration of the disinfecting solution, right? A clear solution म्हणजे आहे त्याच्यामध्ये कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ऑफ डिसइन्फेक्टिंग सोल्युशनचं जास्त आहे, राईट? याच्यामध्ये अजून कमी आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये अजून कमी आहे, त्याच्यामध्ये अजून कमी आहे, राईट? हे लास्ट पार्ट आहे, याच्यामध्ये कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन हा व्हेरी निग्लिजिबल आहे, त्यामुळे इट कॅन सी द टेस्ट ट्यूब इज turbid in nature. Turbid in nature means that is the growth of the microorganisms. Understand it? It's the same procedure for the test tube, same for the Petri plates. Can use as in no colonies there, no any growth of the microorganisms because the concentration of that disinfectant solution is very high. Then the concentration can be reduced again, concentration can reduce again, concentration reduce. So this last is the approximate 1000 colony we can see. So growth of the microorganisms is very high. Why? Because the concentration of disinfectant solution is low. Understand it? So you can determine that. So how much concentration is required for to disinfectant activity? Understand it? So if the concentration of the disinfectant solution is maybe 25% of the this 25% solution of the concentration is a no growth is possible. So you can set the standard, right? So with this disinfectant solution, 25% which are give the activity or killing the microorganisms with that. So is below that concentration is cannot be used for that study, for that daily purpose, right? So these are about the tube dilution or agar plate technique. Then is that we can use for a serial dilution of fluid media. The same procedure we can use again, serial dilution in a fluid media, right? So we can use the graded concentration of test substances in nutrient medium. Understand it? You can just mixing that we are disinfecting solution into that nutrient media. Understand it? And after that we can add that test organism. Same procedure we can use for that. To take that the chemical agent or the disinfecting solution and just mix into the nutrient media. You can melt that and just pour into the test tube or just pour into Petri plate. Right. The after solidification of that, just transfer that test organism into a test organism on that Petri plates as a test tube, and then incubated for some time. That is incubated for the 2 to 3 days after incubation. So whether this growth of the particular concentration is the growth or not, we can see that. So this you can calculate that minimum inhibitory concentration. MIC is called as minimum inhibitory concentration. म्हणजे त्या concentration ने microorganisms kill व्हायला पाहिजे. So minimum concentration is we can determine that. So how much minimum concentration we can kill that microorganism? It is called as a minimum inhibitory concentration. Understand it? So with that, the minimum concentration which killing the microorganisms, we can determine it. Whether it's 25 ml, it's 10 ml, whether it's a 10% or whether it's 25%, with that concentration. So that 25% concentration is the MIC concentration. This is a minimum inhibitory concentration. Means that the minimum concentration can inhibit the all microorganisms or kill all the organisms with this concentration. It is called as minimum inhibitory concentration. So each disinfectant solution or each antimicrobial agents, you can determine that what is the MIC of that particular disinfectant solution. Whether it is 10% MIC, there is 25% MIC, you can calculate it what is the concentration of that particular disinfectant solution, which gives that which killing the microorganisms. Understand it? So this is the same procedure we can use. Can prepare the different stock solution. Right, stock solution, it is containing the disinfecting solution. So this is a disinfecting solution, right? And with this disinfecting solution, you can dilute with the various dilutions, right? From that disinfecting solution, if you have prepared the 100 ml or maybe 10 ml, from that 10 ml, take the 1 ml and add into that 9 ml of the water. You can take the sterile water, right? So 9 ml of water. From that test tube, the 1 ml and just add to the 9 ml of water. Then 1 ml to 9 ml of water, and the last is the 1 ml. So from that, each test tube you can take the 1 ml and add to the next test tube, right? So this concentration will be changed, right? So from 1 ml from this stock solution, you can add the 1 ml into the 9 ml. So this concentration is 1:10 concentration, right? Then from the 1 ml to 9 ml, this concentration is 1:100 concentration, right? Then from that 1 ml to the 9 ml, this concentration is 1:10 1000 concentration. Understand it? Then last is the 10,000 concentration. Understand it? So from that, okay, these are the different concentration we can use, and so we can determine that whether this particular concentration is which are inhibit the growth of or not. Suppose if there is it is a medium light, so this concentration 1 is to 1000 concentration can killing all the mechanisms of that. So this concentration is called as a minimum effective concentration, or it is called as minimum inhibitory concentration. Understand it? So you can determine that. So each and every disinfectant solution can calculate that the MIC. MIC is the minimum inhibitory concentration. So minimum amount which gives that the effect. Understand it? So this is about the serial dilution. Then same procedure we have seen already, that is serial dilution. To take that nutrient broth and agar medium and equal quantity of bacterial solution or the disinfectant solution are pour into the sterile petri dish, and after the solidification of that petri dish at the room temperature is 37 degrees centigrade, and then take that the 24-hour broth culture is a test organism, right, and which are placed on that surface of the agar medium in the petri plates as well as in the test tube, right, and after this can incubate for 2 to 3 days. After incubation, you can observe that the petri plates as well as the test tube, right. So which gives a turbidity or not, which gives the growth of the microorganisms. So turbidity means that is growth of microorganisms, right. No turbidity where the solution is a clear solution, so means the 100% the killing the microorganism is there. Understand it? So this is about the serial dilution method. So next method we can say cup plate or cylindrical cup plate method. We already say that cup plate method. So in this condition, in this case, we can take that nutrient agar, right? Nutrient agar we can melt it, and after melted, we can just keep in ordinary temperature, and then we can pour into the petri dish, right? And after this cooling, after this cooling of that agar medium, they can spread the 0.2 ml of the known concentration of that inoculum, right? So there is known concentration of inoculum. We can add known concentration of test organism. It is called a test organism. Take that 0.2 ml of test organism and just spread on that petri plate or in a test tube, right? In the different techniques can be used for to taking the test organism into that the agar medium or any nutrient block. It is a sticking method is there, or maybe spreading method is there, or inoculating with the help of this transferring that the test organism and just put up onto that the solidified agar with the help of the spreading technique. With the help of the inoculating loop is used. So spread plate technique on the side. Then after this solidification of that, then prepare the cup or the cavities is made by the sterile borer. You can use that sterile borer, right? And with the help of the borer, we can just make that the cups or the cavities into the solidified agar, right? And after that, we can add into that the cavities or cup can take that 0.2 ml of the drug or 0.2 ml of disinfecting solution and just place into that the cup or cavities, right? Then we can keep the lid on the plates, right? Then this plate we can keeping the 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours for incubation, and after that 24 hours can observe that whether the zone of emission in that the particular bore or not. So this is the we can see and better understand in the figure, right? So this is a cup plate and cylinder plate method is there. So this is a plate can cover with the lid, right? So this is a solidified base agar medium, and after solidification is containing the chemical agent. There is a disinfecting solution, and the agar medium is a mix, right? Then sorry. Right. So this is the agar medium just solidified. After solidification, make the bore, make this cup or cavities with the help of the borer. This is each and it is a total 5 bores are there, right? Then after this, we can take the inactive test organisms and just spread on that surface. Okay, या बाजूला तुम्ही spread करू शकता किंवा या बाजूला spread करू शकता, right? त्यानंतर तुम्ही 0.2 ml डिस्मिक सोल्युशन घ्यायचं, याच्यामध्ये कप मध्ये ऍड करायचं. प्रत्येक कप मध्ये तुम्ही ऍड करू शकता. तुम्ही वेगवेगळे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन जर यूज करणार असेल तर वेगवेगळ्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन वेगवेगळ्या बोर मध्ये पण तुम्ही ऍड करू शकता, राईट. सो दिस इज अ कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन मीन्स this is a 100, 200, 300 as like, right? So means what are the concentration which then after this addition of that solution into that bore, then this split which are keep in incubator for 24 hours for 37 degrees centigrade, and then can see that observe that zone of emission. So this is called as zone of emission. So this original is this black color is a zone, right? If the more zone means that the more growth. Understand it. So it is a this is a clear board is very clear. So there is a no zone is there. So no zone is there means that in that the bore, right? So the concentration of the dissonant solution is killing all the mechanisms and is make them clear. Understand it. But the zone is more means that is a diffusing solution is very low concentration. With that which are increase the growth of the mechanisms, right? Then आवाज येतोय? हॅलो हॅलो,
Yes,
आवाज
sir.
येतोय का?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next method we can see that is a ditch plate method. So what is my ditch plate method? So the whole procedure is same, right? तर अगार मेल्ट करायचं तुम्हाला, अगार मेल्ट केल्यानंतर तुम्ही पेट्री मध्ये टाकायचंय, पेट्री मध्ये टाकल्यानंतर काही वेळाने सॉलिडिफाय होईल मीडिया, राईट. सॉलिडिफाय झाल्यानंतर okay, with the help of the sterile blade can make the ditch, right? So make the ditch, or just you can facilitate the particular portion of that the solid agar, right? Then in that ditch you can drug can be poured carefully into that ditch, same as to that the previous slide, right? Yeah, then the drug is poured, there is a prepare the drug solution with a different concentration and carefully which are can put up into the ditch. Then the various organisms which are stick on the side of the ditch, right? And this method we can find out the what is the potency of that particular disinfecting solution which are killing the microorganisms out there, right? So same method we can see the in figure, right? So this is called as a ditch plate method. So this is the same plate is there. So these are the at the surface is a solid agar, right? In the solid agar you can prepare the ditch like. So this is the same ditch. It is called as ditch also. The ditch, or we can just strip of that. You can remove that strip and make the cavity, right? Then that we can. So these are the then add in that the ditch can add the drug solution or different concentration of drug solution. If you want to test it for the different concentration, maybe 0.5 ml. 10 ml, 25 ml as like, or different concentration of that. So every concentration we can use a one plate, right? So the 0.5 ml is one plate, 10 ml is another plate, and see that the what is the observation. Then is at that side, at the near to that the ditch, can just spread up the organisms with the help of the inoculum globe, right? With the aseptic techniques, and then we can close that the lid and keeping for 24 hours in an incubator for 37 degrees centigrade. Understand it? And after you can see that, so the growth of the microorganisms or not. This black color, a growth आहे, right? समजा ग्रोथ नाही झाली तर म्हणायचं की कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन हे ऑप्टिमम कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे, कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन हे चांगलं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे, जेणेकरून त्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनने यू कॅन किल द मायक्रोऑर्गॅनिझम्स. अंडरस्टँड इट? तर ग्रोथ जास्त असेल तर काय म्हणायचं, कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन हे कमी आहे आणि त्याने किल होत नाही, right? So this is called as a ditch plate method. Next is a gradient plate technique is one of the technique, right? So gradient plate techniques we can use that isolate and a resistant mutant from that, right? So same method we can use, right? So just we can see the figure, then we understand better, right? So this is a gradient plate technique. So we can take the petri plate, understand it. So the first we can take the sterile petri plate and is make the inverted position. So या साइडला इन्व्हर्टेड करा, म्हणजे स्लाइडला असं वरती यायला पाहिजे, राईट. त्याच्यानंतर कॅन टेक द agar medium, molten agar medium and just pour into that petri plate, right? असं इन्व्हर्टेड केल्यामुळे काय होईल, हा त्याचं इन्व्हर्टेड पोझिशननी agar medium पण तयार होईल. and after some time, this agar medium is solidified. Understand it? Then next slide we can see. So then the first layer is the agar medium. सॉलिडिफाय झाल्यानंतर तुम्ही ऍड करायचं. सॉलिडिफाय झाल्यानंतरच आगार मीडियम सॉलिडिफाय झाल्यानंतरच सेकंड लेअर ऍड करायचंय, त्याच्या अगोदर करायचं नाही. ठीक आहे. द सेकंड लेअर इज कंटेनिंग द agar medium. Again, take that agar medium with some of the antibiotic concentration, right? Antibiotic concentration. Then you can just mold that agar medium is containing the antibiotic concentration or any disinfecting solution concentration. Add into that, and this molten mass again we can pour into the petri plate. Petri plates pour मध्ये केल्यानंतर again we can solidify that, right? Solidify केल्यानंतर हे पूर्ण दोन्ही लेअर सॉलिडिफाय झाल्यानंतर we can take the testing organisms with the inoculate globe and just spread on that the upper surface, upper layer of that agar medium, right? And after spreading that test organisms, and then we can keep in the incubator for 24 hours, right, at 37 degrees Celsius, and observe that whether the growth of the microorganisms is or not. Growth cell, the concentration is चांगलं concentration है, optimum concentration है, we can use as a to killing the microorganisms with that concentration, right? Growth दर जास्त असेल तर we can that concentration not appropriate as a disinfection, right? So can a high concentration we can use for killing the microorganisms. So this is called as a gradient plate technique, right? Then next we said is a phenol coefficient is there. So what is meant by phenol coefficient method also is called as a Riedel-Walker test. So this is a very important aspect. Important test is repeatedly asked in examination. So what is meant by phenol coefficient method? All right. So मी मराठीमध्ये पूर्ण सांगतोय. ठीक आहे. Phenol coefficient test आहे. You can use as a testing disinfectant with water. You can use a different testing concentration of the disinfectant solution, right? कुठलं concentration है, appropriate concentration है, and this similar is the result है. We can comparing with the phenol. So why you take the phenol? As soon as that phenol is a standard disinfecting solution, right? जे तुमचं काय test solution है, test solution you can comparing the result with the phenol. The phenol is standard. Understand it? Right. The phenol is standard. So why it is standard? Because the first this invention of that phenol is first disinfecting solution of the phenol is firstly invented, and it's a very standard phenol is there, and this standard phenol is used for a standard test. All right. Then we can test organisms. We can use Salmonella typhi, right? So Salmonella typhi, this is a disease-causing organisms which are causing the TB, typhoid, right? So we can take that test organisms and standard disinfecting solution we can use as a phenol. म्हणजे कुठल्या प्रकारचं तुम्ही टेस्ट ऑर्गॅनिझम करणार आहे, इट इज कॉल्ड एज टेस्ट सोल्युशन, राइट? and this standard solution आहे ते phenol solution आहे. Understand it? All right. So these are the basic requirement required for that phenol coefficient. It is also called as a Riedel-Walker test. Then we'll see in our next slide. Right. So we can take the different solution of the disinfecting solution. Disinfecting solution घ्या, त्याचं वेगवेगळे concentration तयार करा. काही 1% concentration असेल, 2% असेल, 5% असेल, 10% वेगवेगळ्या पर्सेंटेजचा तुम्ही कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन तयार करा. यू कॅन डायल्यूट विथ वॉटर, राईट? तसंच द फेनॉल घ्या, स्टँडर्ड जे काय टेस्ट डिस्मिंग सोल्युशन आहे, वेगवेगळ्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन करायचं त्याचं, आणि फेनॉलचं पण वेगळं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन करायचं, बरोबर? राईट. त्याच्यानंतर यू कॅन टेक दॅट इन ऑक्टेन ग्लूब, राईट? टेक द टेस्ट ऑर्गॅनिझम्स अँड जस्ट पुट अप इनटू दॅट द डिफरंट डायल्युशन्स ऑफ दॅट टेस्ट सोल्युशन एज वेल एज द स्टँडर्ड सोल्युशन. जे काही तुम्ही टेस्ट सोल्युशन मध्ये यूज केलंय तेच ऑर्गॅनिझम जो काही फेनॉलला पण यूज करायचं, बरोबर? Then you can see all the tubes is containing the disinfecting solution, various dilutions of the disinfecting solution with organisms, and the phenol with organisms, बरोबर? जे टेस्ट ऑर्गॅनिझम्स वेगळ्या टेस्ट ट्यूब असतील आणि फेनॉलच्या वेगळ्या टेस्ट ट्यूब असतील, बरोबर? हे जर दोन्ही कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन वेगवेगळं ठेवायचं आहे, and you can place in the 7.5 degree in water bath, right? त्याच्यानंतर we can take that subculture of each media, right? देन प्रत्येक डाल्युशन मधून तुम्ही कल्चर घ्यायचंय. समजा एक डाल्युशन आहे, 1 ml डाल्युशन आहे, 1% डाल्युशन आहे. त्या 1% डाल्युशन मध्ये 0.2 टेक दॅट कल्चर. फ्रॉम दॅट कल्चर इज कॉल्ड as subculture. जे पहिलं जे आहे ते कल्चर झालं, इट इज अ कल्चर टेस्ट झालेलं. Then you can subculture means from that the previous dilutions can take the 1 ml or 0.5 ml or with the minimum quantity of that subculture and just transfer into the 5 ml of the sterile broth, right? With the various test time, there is 2.5, 7, 5, 7.5 and 10 minutes. म्हणजे वेगवेगळ्या टेस्ट सोल्युशन मधून वेगवेगळ्या डाल्युशन्स मधून तुम्ही ते कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ट्रान्सफर करायचे 5 ml स्टराइल ब्रॉथ मध्ये वेगवेगळ्या टाइम मध्ये. म्हणजे 2.5, 5, 7.5 आणि 10 मिनिट, राईट? ते झाल्यानंतर ते सबकल्चर झाल्यानंतर ते सबकल्चर आहे तुम्ही कॅन कीप इन इन्क्युबेटर फॉर द 70 सेंटीग्रेड फॉर 48 to 72 hours. And after this 72 hours, can observe that the test tubes, whether the growth of the microorganisms or not, can consider that. Then you understand in a figure better than, right? So these are the test disinfectant solution. It's have the various concentration of the disinfectant solution. Understand it? Then phenol is a various concentration, right? So then we can from that. So this is a various concentration. From that one concentration. From that, right, this is one concentration, 2, 3, 4, right. एकामधून तुम्ही काही 1 ml घ्यायचंय किंवा 0.5 ml घ्यायचंय आणि सब कल्चर त्याचं तयार करायचंय. हे 1 ml तुम्ही ऍड इन टू द 5 ml ऑफ दॅट सब कल्चर. बरं, वेगवेगळ्या टेस्ट मध्ये 5 ml घ्यायचं. बरं, हे वेगवेगळ्या टाइमला घ्यायचं. हे पहिलं जे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे 2.5 ml घ्या 5 मिनिट, 2.5 मिनिट, 5 मिनिट, 7.5 minutes and 10 minutes. बराबर. The same dilutions, एक 1:1000. From that 1:1000, prepare that the 5 subculture. म्हणजे प्रत्येक वेळा तुम्ही याच्यामधून 0.5 ml घ्यायचंय आणि 5 ml मध्ये ऍड टाकायचंय. टाइमला वी कॅन पर्टिक्युलर टाइम, राईट? आणि पर्टिक्युलर टाइमला 2.5 minutes, 5 minutes, 7.5 and 10 minutes. बरोबर, right? त्याच्यानंतर same as to for this concentration you can keep for the 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 minutes. आणि हे वेगवेगळे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आलेले वेगवेगळ्या एकाच डाल्युशनचा 4 टेस्ट ट्यूब आले तुमच्याकडे आणि ते टेस्ट ट्यूब आहे तुम्ही इन्क्युबेटर मध्ये ठेवणार आहे for 24 hours, right? And after the 24 hours, see the growth of the microorganisms, right? See the growth of the microorganisms. So the plus is called as a growth, right? So means that 1:1000 concentration, this concentration is the high concentration. Understand it? With the high concentration means within 2.5 concentration can killing the all type of organisms. But within 5 minutes concentration, so there is a no growth of microorganism. There is 7.5, 10.5, right? So वेगवेगळे हे यामध्ये कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन तुम्ही वेगळे घ्यायचंय, राईट? याच्यामध्ये 1 ml, याच्या 1 ml, 1 ml, 1 ml, राईट? ते इन्क्युबेट करा. इन्क्युबेट केल्यानंतर ग्रोथ येईल का नाही ते बघायचंय, राईट? ग्रोथ याला आता ग्रोथ आली आहे, राईट? 2.5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ आली आहे, याला ग्रोथ नाहीये. बरं, त्याच्यानंतर सेम एज टू 1000, 1:2000 इथं ग्रोथ आहे, इथं पण ग्रोथ आहे. 5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ आली आहे आणि 7.5 आणि 10 मिनिटला ग्रोथ आलेली आहे, राईट? त्याच्यानंतर 3000, 4000 is the same as to that. As the 4000 concentration, right? So this growth is all the time is growth is there. Means that the dilution is more dilution. The concentration of disinfectant solution is the very less. Concentration is very less. If the concentration is very less, the growth of the microorganism is possible, right? Here's compared to test organism झाला तसंच परत फेनॉलचं पण करू शकता, राईट? तर 2.5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ हे आहे, बरं, पण 5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ नाहीये, बरं. त्यानंतर 1000, that same concentration 1:140 means सगळ्या टाइमला कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ग्रोथ दाखवत आहे, बरोबर. त्याच्यानंतर we can see that we can comparing the with टेस्ट अँड कम्पेअर करायचं, टेस्ट डिसइन्फेक्टंट आणि फेनॉल कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन, राईट. म्हणजे सो कॅन किलिंग द mechanisms, right. So we can comparing with both these results. म्हणजे असं रिझल्ट तुम्ही करायचं की या दोन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन पैकी कुठलं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन 7.5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ कुठल्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दाखवत नाहीये, राईट. तर कुठल्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दाखवत नाहीये. So 1:2000 is a no growth for 7.5, but it is a growth in 5 minutes. But the same as to that is a 1:100, right? No growth for 7.5, but the growth is in a 5 minutes. Understand it? So then here's a calculation. We can use the calculation for the next slide. So the radial Walker test, radial Walker coefficient, you can calculate that radial Walker coefficient, right? So you can take that dilution of disinfectant filling within a 7.5 minutes. म्हणजे the particular dilutions है, particular concentration of the disinfectant solutions है 7.5 मिनिट ला किल होत नाही. Understand it? किल होत नाही, पण 5 मिनिट ला ग्रोथ आहे. Understand it? हे आपण बघितलं की पहिला स्लाइड मध्ये 1:2000 मध्ये 7.5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ नाहीये, पण 5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ आहे. बरोबर. हेच कम्पेअर करायचं, हे सेम कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन कुठं आहे. तर 1:100 ला 7.5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ नाहीये, पण 5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ आहे. बरोबर. हेच तुम्ही रिझल्ट, हे जे दोन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे, you can use for that calculation. So radial Walker coefficient is calculated with this dilution of the disinfectant solution killing in 7.5 minutes. म्हणजे 7.5 मिनिट ते किल होतात, बट पण 5 मिनिट मध्ये किल होत नाही. 5 मिनिटाचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन मध्ये किल होत नाही. तसंच द फेनॉलचं पण डायल्युशन विथ फेनॉल इज किलिंग इन द 7.5 मिनिट्स बट नॉट इन 5 मिनिट्स. म्हणजे जे वरचं जे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन कुठलं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे 2000 कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे, आणि खालचं जे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन कुठलं आहे 100 आहे. इथून हा जे घेतलं आपण इथून घेतलंय, राईट. हे 2000 बरोबर. हे हेच व्हॅल्यू घेतली ना सेकंड 7.5 मिनिट आणि 5 मिनिट्स. 7.5 ला ग्रोथ होत नाही, पण 5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ होते. हे अदर कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन इज 2000. देन फेनॉल इज 7.5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ नाहीये, पण 5 मिनिटला ग्रोथ आहे. हे दोन कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आपण घेतले कॅल्क्युलेशन साठी, right. So then you can put up in this formula, right. So 2000 divided by 100, right. So the radial Walker coefficient is, get that 20 radial Walker coefficient. So what is the meaning of that? So if the phenol coefficient is, or radial Walker coefficient is, test disinfectant is 1. समजा radial Walker coefficient 1 आला असेल तर काय म्हणायचं, तर is a disinfectant have same effect as phenol. म्हणजे तुमचं जे डिसइन्फेक्ट सोल्युशन आहे सेम इफेक्ट दाखवत आहे फेनॉल बरोबर. तर एक डिसइन्फेक्ट रेडियल Walker कोएफिशिएंट 1 असेल तर, राईट. सो कमी असेल रेडियल Walker कोएफिशिएंट इज लेस दॅन 1 असेल तर डिसइन्फेक्ट इज लेस दॅन द फेनॉल. म्हणजे काय कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन डिसइन्फेक्ट सोल्युशन आहे इज अ लेस कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन दॅन फेनॉल, लेस इफेक्टिव्ह दॅन फेनॉल. If the less than 1, then is more than 1 means that is a disinfectant is more effective than the phenol. Understand it, right? So is equal to 1 is 1 असेल तर is the same effective that phenol. Less than 1 असेल तर is less effective than phenol. Then more than 1 असेल तर disinfectant is more effective than phenol, right? So suppose this radial Walker coefficient is 20. I mean, what is meaning of that? Right. So phenol coefficient is 20. 20 means that the disinfectant is 20 times more active than phenol. Right. So 1 असेल तर same effective, more than 1 असेल किंवा 5 असेल तर 5 times more active than phenol. 10 असेल तर is 10 times more active than phenol. Understand it? So this is what as a radial Walker test can be used. Right? Understand this? So we'll see one video, then you are better understand. So go ahead. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just wait, just wait. Hello, this is. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have already seen that the definition of the disinfectant that is not required. आवाज येत नसेल तुम्हाला? Hello.
No,
No, sir.
no, sir.
आवाजाचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे. Okay. Mainly this evaluation with the this test is there. Phenol coefficient test, that is called as a Reddy Walker test, Chick-Martin test, and Kelsey-Sky test. That we'll see afterwards, but we'll see first phenol coefficient. Okay, so this phenol coefficient test is chemical. Test chemical is compared with the phenol, and see what is the antimicrobial property in that. The three organisms we can use for the test organisms: Salmonella typhi, Staphylococcus aureus, and Pseudomonas aeruginosa. These are the three test organisms we can use for this phenol coefficient. Right, we have seen that. So result of that phenol coefficient is, if the phenol coefficient is less than 1, means less effective than phenol. If more than 1 means more effective than phenol. एक 1 असेल तर it is a same effective than phenol. ठीक है? Then this is the procedure. ठीक आहे. हे वेगवेगळे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन बनवले आपण. जर टेस्ट डिसइन्फेक्टंट आहे आणि फेनॉल डिसइन्फेक्टंट आहे. वेगवेगळे केलंय. जर स्टॉक सोल्युशन बनवलंय टेस्ट डिसइन्फेक्टंट बरोबर त्याचं राईट, आणि त्याचं फेनॉलचं पण स्टॉक सोल्युशन बनवलंय. ठीक आहे. आणि ते याच्यानंतर स्टॉक सोल्युशन मधून त्याचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे ते पहिलं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन 1:1000, 1:1200, 1:1400, 1:1600, 1600, राईट. वेगवेगळे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन टेस्ट सोल्युशन बनवलंय, राईट. Then the same for the phenol, the 1:100, 1:120, 140, 160. वेगवेगळे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन टेस्ट पण बनवलंय आणि फेनॉलचं पण बनवलंय. बरोबर. हे ट्यूब झाल्यानंतर कॅन ऍड टेस्ट ऑर्गॅनिझम. प्रत्येकामध्ये टेस्ट ऑर्गॅनिझम घ्या आणि हे ट्रान्सफर करा प्रत्येक ट्यूब मध्ये. बरोबर. ट्रान्सफर केल्यानंतर राईट, बरोबर. अंडरस्टँड इट. एवढंपर्यंत अंडरस्टँड झालंय? हॅलो,
Yes, sir.
समजतंय? ओके. Then after this, incubate for 37 hours. Right? So before that, there's a sorry. ठीक आहे. त्याच्यानंतर जे टेस्ट ऑर्गॅनिझम तुम्ही ऍड केलंय प्रत्येक टेस्ट मध्ये, टेस्ट केल्यानंतर you can incubate for 37 degrees centigrade. Right? Incubate केल्यानंतर sorry, before that we can these test solutions which are take again we can take the subculture. म्हणजे प्रत्येकामधून तुम्ही एक 1 ml घ्यायचंय आणि प्रत्येक टेस्ट मध्ये ऍड करायचंय विथ अ पर्टिक्युलर टायमिंग. म्हणजे 2.5 मिनिटला याच्यामधून एक, याच्यामधून एक, याच्यामधून एक, असं वेगवेगळ्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनचं हे एक कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनचं 2.5 to 5 minutes, 7.5 minutes and 10 minutes. म्हणजे प्रत्येक कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनचं हे वेगळ्या टाइमला तुम्ही घेतलेलं एक सॅम्पल. बरोबर. दुसरं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन पण तसंच, तिसरं पण तसंच आणि चौथं पण तसंच. तसं फेनॉलचं पण वेगळं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन घ्यायचं आणि त्याच्यानंतर जे काही तुम्ही टेस्ट ट्यूब मध्ये घेतलं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे कॅन इन्क्युबेट फॉर 37 degrees centigrade. ठीक आहे. Incubate for 37 for 48 to 72 hours, and after the 72 hours we can observe that the growth of the microorganisms. Then we'll see afterwards. ठीक आहे. हे दिसतंय आपण लास्ट स्लाइड मध्ये बघितलंय. हे 0 आहे म्हणजे इट इज अ ब्लॅक कलर मीन्स दॅट इज अ microbial cells are not killed. बरोबर. हे रेड आहे म्हणजे microbial cells are killed. बरोबर. Then the same concentration we can use, right? म्हणजे हे आता हे टेस्ट झालं आणि हे फेनॉलचं झालं. बरोबर. हे जे रेड आहे ते मायक्रोस्कोप स्केल होतात आणि जे ब्लॅक कलर दिसतंय ते मॅक्रोबियल सेल्स स्केल होत नाही. म्हणजे सेम डाल्युशन मध्ये, राईट. हे 25 मिनिटचं हे डाल्युशन आलेत, 5 मिनिट्स आलेत, 7.5 मिनिट आणि 10 मिनिट्स आलेत. बरोबर. हे टेस्ट आले आणि फेनॉलचं आले. बरोबर. आता तुम्ही कम्पेअर करायचंय की सेम कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन एज अ स्टॉक सोल्युशनचं 7.5 मिनिट. दिस इज 7.5 मिनिट्स. म्हणजे 7.5 मिनिट मध्ये हे 1:1200 कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनला किल होतात ऑर्गॅनिझम्स, बट 5 मिनिटला किल होत नाहीत. बरोबर. तसंच तुम्ही फेनॉलचं कम्पेअर करू शकता, जे की 7.5 ला कुठलं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन केलं होत आहे, 1:120, राईट. 5 मिनिटला होत नाही आणि 7.5 मिनिटला होत आहे. बरोबर. देन अंडरस्टँड इट. समजलं हे? हॅलो हॅलो,
Yes.
समजलंय ना? म्हणजे हे घ्यायचं तुम्ही सेम कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन, म्हणजे फेनॉलचं सेम कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन एज ह्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशनला 7.5 मिनिटला किल होतात की नाही, तर किल होत आहेत. बरोबर. आणि 5 मिनिटला किल होत नाहीत ना, मग तसं घ्यायचं तो कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन. याचं पण सेम कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन येत आहे 1:1200 आणि याचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे 1:120. म्हणजे 7.5 मिनिटला किल होत नाहीत, पण 5 मिनिटला किल होतात. सॉरी, 7.5 मिनिटला किल होतात आणि 5 मिनिटला किल होत नाहीत. बरोबर. हे कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन पुढं तुम्ही यूज करायचं. ठीक आहे. देन So this the radial occur coefficient है. Higher concentration of test disinfectant solution is 7.5 minutes ला kill होतात, but not kill with the 5 minutes. The higher concentration is disinfectant solution test disinfectant झालं आणि phenolचं झालं. हेच concentration तुम्ही घेतलंय 1200 and this is 120. हे calculation करून 10 ने होत आहे. 10 radial occur coefficient आला म्हणजे काय झालं? It indicate that this disinfectant is 10 times more efficient than phenol. Understand it? 10 times more efficient than phenol. Understand it? So this is a radial occur test can be used for to determine the how much concentration is required for killing the microorganisms with a timing, right? Comparing with the phenol. Phenol is standard amount phenol घेतलाय तुम्ही, right? समजलं हे? Hello? तर इथपर्यंत संपलेला आहे. Hello? आवाज येतोय?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Some of the limitations of that radial occur test is there. So no organic matter you can include into that test. कुठलाही organic matter use केलेलं नाही त्याच्यामध्ये. Actual जे condition आहे, actual disinfectant solution, this organism आहे आणि growth येते की नाही ते आपण बघायचं. So only one organisms you can use. So it does not give the idea of disinfectant solution. म्हणजे एका वेळेला तुम्ही एकच organism use करू शकता. ठीक आहे. So वेगवेगळे organism use करू शकत नाही. This is the limitations. The time period of disinfection is very short. Time period of disinfection is only 10 minutes are there. 10 minutes are there. For the 2.5 minutes, 5 minutes, 7.5 minutes, and the 10 minutes. म्हणजे is the limitations of that test. Effectiveness is a slower acting disinfectant is not tested by म्हणजे जे disinfectant solution आहे the required time to disinfection means more than 10 minutes लागतील, 20 minutes लागतील, 30 minutes लागतील तर ते त्या प्रकारचे disinfectant solution तुम्ही ह्या मेथडनी टेस्ट करू शकत नाही. Understand it? ठीक आहे? So this is about radial occur coefficient. Okay, have you understand? Hello?
Yes.
समजलं हे?
Yes, sir.
We stop here today. Okay, we stop here today.